So first off, just wow. I am still trying to process the ending of this episode of Chainsaw Man. This episode was crazy. This episode, this was better. One of the better episodes, I guess. I don't know. I have mixed feelings. So the episode felt really, really long because so many different events happened, right? So let me just break down the first part, okay? So we have the first part of the episode where we learn that the devil that they were originally hunting, the one that took over the hotel and whatever, had a vendetta or had a specific intent to get Denji, right? So the intent that this devil had was to capture or eat or absorb Denji in some way, shape, or form. That was the thing. They had a vendetta against the chainsaw. And the very particular thing was that the specific devil that they were fighting denoted that the chainsaw was weaker and the chainsaw is different than it was before. So that is leading me to believe that this specific devil had some kind of run-in or memory or something that had some kind of run-in with the chainsaw devil at some point in the past. So we have to imagine that Pochita maybe had another user or someone else that Pochita was contracted with at some point, and maybe that's how Denji ended up finding it injured, was maybe it got uncontracted or the person that it was contracted with died or something of that nature. But regardless, this devil was witness to the chainsaw's power, which is specific to Pochita at some point in the past. And now Denji is essentially the new user, right? The past user before was All Might. Denji is the Deku. That's basically what I'm getting from this whole thing and scenario. So I can't wait to see what other devils have a vendetta against Denji now that he has absorbed the chainsaw and he's contracted with the chainsaw. That also leads me to believe that the chainsaw now can, in fact, split from Denji, which is very, very important as well. The rest of the episode was really just kind of like, them. We learned more about, Eye Patch Girl, which is Himeno. We learned more about her relationship with Aki. I think she's in love with Aki. It's very hard to really tell. She realizes that Aki's in love with Makima. So all very, very interesting things. That is all very, very crazy. Going back real quick to it, I didn't mention Denji did fight for 3 days, which is absolutely insane as well. So that's pretty crazy as well. So that's kind of very interesting as well. We flash forward again. Kobeni and Arai are quitting, apparently. And Himeno was very sorry, or she felt really bad that she, along with Arai and Kobeni, they also tried to all kill Denji as well. So she felt bad about that. So therefore, later on, when Denji ended up bringing up the whole kiss thing, she was like all for it, and apparently she's like the kissing senpai around there at the office or whatever. That's kind of like her stigma. She does that with everybody but the newbies, I guess. So that actually Denji felt really good. He's like, that's a 2 thumbs up. He's like, this is a guaranteed kiss for me. But the thing to throw a screw in it, the thing to throw a screw loose in this was Makima showing up. I love that after a lot of drinking, talking like, looks like they killed, 2 30-packs essentially. Looks like they killed like how many freaking just tall glasses of beer. Looks like after that she got drunk and she ended up kissing our boy Denji. But that ended up being one of the grossest scenes I've ever seen in my entire life. They had to what do you call it? Censor it out. Just how gross it was because she just threw up in his mouth. It was just the most disgusting everything. Our poor boy Denji's gonna be traumatized for life. And I even wrote down, oh no, he swallowed it. I was like, oh no, he swallowed it. And poor Denji, this guy gave him PTSD of a memory he had of when a gutter rat was also eating someone's vomit off of the floor. He's like, I'm no better than a gutter rat. Then, the end of the episode comes. Makima's like, yo, where'd Denji go? And we see Himeno literally carrying Denji off. And she takes it back to her place or whatever, and apparently she's been drinking it, just kind of like kissing the fluids drain into our boy Denji. And we end the episode with the most epic ending ever, which she just looks at him and says, let's do it. Which leads me to believe, also during that time too, she did reveal that, she's definitely in love with Aki, and she's mad that Aki is also in love with Makima. But because Denji is newer, I think she feels like, okay, maybe I can get this one. I don't know. She's very, very weird. But regardless, looks like Denji is about to lose his VCARD. We also found out ages. Apparently, Denji's only 16. I didn't even know that. And then we found out that Kobeni's 20 and Arai is 22, which I thought was pretty crazy as well. So I'm still processing the episode. Really, really, really good episode. These people are really, really effed up and weird. Apparently, a lot of people just join and die almost instantly all the time, so they're definitely effed up in the head. They all kind of have to have screw looses. They all kind of have to have a screw loose, and Himeno is definitely one of them. And Makima, wow, very interesting character as well there too, because she's seemingly having an obsession with Denji. I don't even know. But anyways, I hope that him and Himeno does it, because I think it's going to be a big step for our boy. And I think he deserves it, because she did try to kill him. So those are my thoughts this episode. Really great episode, 9 out of 10. Easily one of the best episodes of the season, just because of the shock and awe factor that it had. The fight was whatever, but that shock and awe of the end, I was like, I had all these mixed emotions, and that is something great, is when it can pull a bunch of different emotions out of you. So let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know what you think about our boy getting lucky, potentially. I guess we'll find out next episode. And let me know what you think about Himeno, and man, she's effed up in the head. Let me know what you think about this episode in the comments below. All right, friends, see you guys next week. Peace out.